The Remarkable Journey of Acharya, a Scholar's Path to Peace. Have you ever wondered what happens to a man who dedicates his entire life to knowledge, yet, when old age arrives, finds himself with nothing, no wealth, no family, just the wisdom in his mind, and a body that refuses to keep up? What if I told you there once lived a scholar who had nothing but his intellect, yet he found a way to retire in peace, without worries, without regrets? But here's the twist. He did it in a way that no one saw coming. Curious? Let's dive into the story of Acharya Vidhyanand, a man whose wisdom outshone even the riches of kings, yet whose retirement plan will leave you amazed. A long time ago, in the prosperous kingdom of Magadha, there lived a renowned scholar named Acharya Vidhyanand. He wasn't just any scholar. His knowledge of scriptures, philosophy, and economics was so vast that even the king sought his advice. But despite his fame, Vidhyanand had one tiny little problem. He was broke. Yes, you heard it right. The man who could predict market trends before they even existed, who could debate with the best minds on finance, never thought about his own retirement. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? One day, the king jokingly asked, "Acharya, you have advised me on how to build the wealth of an empire. But tell me, what is your own retirement plan?" Vidhyanand froze. He had no answer. He had spent his entire life teaching others, yet never planned for his own future. And at that moment, he realized something. He had to act. But how? He had no savings, no property, and no family to support him in his old age. That night, he couldn't sleep. The thought kept nagging him. What will happen to me when I can no longer teach? Where will I go? And then, just before dawn, an idea struck him. What if I told you that his plan was so simple, so brilliant, that even today, people are unknowingly following it? The next morning, Vidhyanand walked into the busiest marketplace in the city. He stood on a platform and declared, "I have spent my life acquiring knowledge. Now, in my final years, I will share all of it for free. But on one condition, I need a place to stay and food to eat." The people were stunned. Free wisdom? And in return, all he asked for was shelter and meals. Soon, word spread like wildfire. Villages and towns started inviting him, offering him a place to live in exchange for his knowledge. And that's when something extraordinary happened. With every village he visited, he found not only food and shelter, but also something priceless: respect, companionship, and purpose. He wasn't just retiring, he was living the most fulfilling years of his life. Imagine this, an old man with no wealth, no pension, yet he was welcomed like a king wherever he went. Sounds like a dream retirement, doesn't it? Eventually, a grand ashram was built in his honor, where he spent the rest of his days teaching students, guiding seekers, and living in peace. He had no stress, no financial worries, and most importantly, no regrets. And so, Acharya Vidhyanand, the man who once feared his retirement, found the greatest wealth of all: contentment. And that, my friends, is the story of how a man with nothing built a retirement plan that was richer than gold. But before you go, let me ask you this. What's your retirement plan? Have you ever thought about it? Or are you, like Vidhyanand, so caught up in today that you forgot about tomorrow? Comment below and tell me, what's your dream retirement? A beach house? A cozy farm? Or maybe an ashram like our wise scholar? Let's discuss. And if you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing tales of wisdom and financial freedom.